Howdy, folks. Coming at you from the Canadian prairies once again on a very nice Sunday. A warm, windy Sunday. Catching up on some yard work. Hope the wind isn't too strong here. I've got a lot of house sparrows nesting in the cedars around here, so it might be very loud if the dog comes back. But housekeeping. Missouri Meerschaum country gentleman with a refitted bit because the other one broke or I lost it or I don't know. And in it, these are the highest end tampers you can get right there. Grade 5. GLP's Jackknife Plug with a little bit of Lane BCA sprinkled in for sweetness. And it's really quite good. It doesn't bite at all, and it's just the right balance of peppery and sweet with that dark fired Kentucky and the Lane. Lane BCA. I'm not sure what else is in there, actually. I believe it's Virginia and dark fired Kentucky. I don't think there's any Perique. I think that the spiciness is coming from the Kentucky alone, as far as I know. I should have looked that up. But anyway, I just wanted to check in, say hi, and just wanted to talk about something that's been sort of near and dear to me that I've experimented with over the years and had really great success in terms of positive health outcomes and stuff like that. And what I'm referring to is the practice of fasting. Now I know, religiously speaking, there's a lot of different cultures and religions around the world that fast, and for more religious reasons. But recently, there's been a huge amount of research and new data on the positive effects of fasting on your health, on blood sugar levels, losing weight, obviously, but one of the big ones I found is inflammation. If you've got like oral health issues, cavities, or injuries in your mouth, other kinds of injuries. I remember I was in a dirt biking sort of accident crash some years ago, and I had cracked my femur and my shoulder blade, and it was not pleasant at all. And I ended up doing an 8 or 9 day water fast. It was just water, just plain water. And it was unbelievable how much difference there was in those 8 or 9 days. I started, I think, the day after I had crashed. Went to the sports injury clinic hospital here, and they couldn't cast anything or anything like that, so they basically, I had a brace and some crutches and some pain meds, and then they just sent me home. And that was what helped me, I found. I couldn't take the pain meds. It was T3s or something with codeine in them, and it was just, they made me super loopy, and I just hated taking them. So, and I was fortunate enough that at the time I was reading about the positive effects of fasting, so I gave that a try. And at the time, I lived in a 3-story apartment block, um, and there's no elevator. It was just stairs. So, and I had crutches, and I on the first day of the fast, I could barely get around the apartment, and by the 8th day, I was able to go up and down the stairs with my crutches, but I could actually manipulate my knee enough because I had cracked. It was the distal end of the femur, so the femur part that's right, sort of attached to your knee. Then I couldn't bend my knee because my knee was the size of like a volleyball. So, but what that fasting did for the inflammation alone was unreal. Now I felt weak, and I wasn't feeling great, not having eaten for that long. But it's amazing what the body can do when you just get out of the way, And so I don't know what experience you guys have with fasting, intermittent fasting. There's a lot on the internet now, and podcasts, and Joe Rogan, and a lot of these big guys just talking about that. And like I said, there's a lot of data and a lot of information coming out. It's not so much as much a woo-woo kind of practice as it is. It would seem a legitimate treatment in some cases for a bunch of things. So figured I'd share that with you. Maybe get you down a YouTube rabbit hole that might actually be beneficial to you. Instead of one of those many other rabbit holes you can go down on YouTube, you don't get a whole lot out of that time spent. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Just wanted to share that story with you. Hope everyone's doing well, and we'll see you on the next video, I suppose. Been enjoying everybody's content, and yeah, take care, and see you again. Cheers.